Domonique, we tried to get into this yesterday, and we got a bunch of other stuff happened that took us away. Is this a must-win game? The calendar is turned to December. Is tomorrow night a must-win for the Cowboys?
Absolutely not. I mean, it's an important game. They've been on a skid, and it hasn't been impressive up until this point. But everybody goes through lulls. There's no dominant team in the NFL so far. So far this year. I guess Green Bay is the closest we have to it that we just know is just going to blow everyone out. So it's okay. They'll bounce back. Even if they lose this week, I think they'll be fine because they have 4 more games against teams that are under 500. They're going to be all right. They don't have to win right now. I think the first round bye is probably out of their reach considering how good how many other teams are in position to get it right now.
But you're just laying it out why it is a must-win game, because you just said there's no dominant team. Every team goes through a lull. Oh, that first round bye, yeah, that's probably out of the question. If they win games, this is the whole point of this season. It's sort of like this is a team that's built to make the playoffs, win the division, and potentially win the Super Bowl, right?
Right.
Before their bye, they were 5-1.
So
Here's the question. They were 5-1. Now what's their record? They're like 7-4. Okay. At some point, you're saying, I think they'll be fine. Yes, I think they'll be fine too. But they have to win for us to continue thinking that this is a team poised to win.
Well, it's fine. Words mean nothing. Words mean nothing.
You know what?
Must doesn't mean must.
The point is that to have your lull when the calendar turns to December is not going to instill a great amount of confidence in anybody.
Yeah, I mean, they had their lull. If they lose now, they'll be fine. I understand the points that you guys are making. I agree with you that if they lose again, it's not going to look good. But they have 4 more games against teams that are in their division and teams that are frankly not that good. They have plenty of time to bounce back. They're not going to miss the playoffs. They're going to win their division. It's not. I mean,
the division is coming up fast behind them.
I get it, cousin Dak. I get it. But come on now.
Let me get Tim Hasselbeck in here for the first time this morning. Tim, what do you think? Cowboys, do they need this one tomorrow night?
No, I don't think they need it. I'm with Domonique on this. He said they have 4 games against upcoming opponents with an under 500 record. Guess what those opponents all are? In the NFC East. They're division opponents, 4 of them. So they get to play New York, they get to play Philadelphia, and the Washington football team twice. None of those teams have a winning record. And so while, yeah, it would be great to get back on the winning side of things and look like you're trending in the right direction, but if we're talking about a must win, it's not even close to a must win. You just take care of your division, get healthy and start playing well in the postseason, then no one cares what you did the first week of December against a non-division opponent. So to me, I look at this with Dallas. I actually think they're positioned well. And by the way, facing a Saints team that is having their own issues. So I'm not panicking whatsoever on Dallas.
Yeah, last Thursday they were facing a Raider team that was having issues. They faced a lot of teams with issues, and they find a way to lose a lot of these games somewhat surprisingly. Booger, what do you think? Dallas right now.
Yeah, Greeny, I don't think this is a must-win, and I realize, Kmart, everything you're saying is true as far as winning and kind of getting the confidence, but let's understand why they are where they are. It's because a lot of their guys are hurt. Okay, DeMarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory, those guys are out. Tyron Smith has missed time. Amari Cooper has missed time. CeeDee Lamb has missed time. So let's understand why the Dallas Cowboys are having this lull. This is a players' league. I understand cousin Dak is there, and everybody thinks that just because he's there, everything is going to be okay. But you got to have players around. And that team, once it gets whole, much like Tampa, when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are healthy, when the Dallas Cowboys are healthy, then we can truly judge them. Let's not judge them based on the sum of a few of their parts. Let's judge them on the total whole of their parts. Then I think they'll be good.
You can make that case. Every team's injured. You can make that case with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I agree with you
hear
on
you.
that.
But at division games, they're different. You can't predict division games.
I think Kimberly and I just have higher expectations for them than the rest of you. It's just that simple. All right, we're rolling on. Coming up, speaking of high expectations.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.